Lesson 1. Clickbaity titles. Got you, didn't I? Smash like. When people ask what I do for a living, older people basically, and I say I do YouTube, I'm always met with, oh, that must be amazing. You must earn a lot of money, or yeah, it must be so cool to have an audience that love you. And yes, of course. But
he's gonna complain about YouTube again. Here it goes.
There's a side to YouTube that I think a lot of times isn't addressed, or at least in a way that is understandable for someone that doesn't make videos, or for someone that doesn't really get YouTube. Because the only thing people see is really the fame and the money, and that's all that matters. But we've started to see more and more YouTubers and streamers and online entertainers come out and make videos saying, oh, I'm feeling really down, or I'm actually going through a depression, or maybe just completely manic. If fame and money means that you have to be happy and you can't complain about anything, are all these people just lying? Michael, Vsauce here. Let's investigate. I'm sure there's gonna be some people that don't agree with me on this, and I don't think this applies to everyone. It's not some rule or whatever. But it's very easy to be a YouTuber, or a new upcoming YouTuber. If you watch YouTube, I'm sure you can relate to stumbling upon someone's channel for the first time. You binge watch all their videos. You just want more and more and more, and you watch all their videos that they produce, and then after a while, you get kind of tired of it, and what was once very engaging and captivating suddenly doesn't seem as interesting anymore. I think this applies to literally anything except my channel. But this is the reason why some YouTubers or some channels can rise so quickly and still go down equally fast. A tired example of this, I know Leafy is here, for example. Maybe people don't want to give him this credit, but he really pioneered the commentary genre on YouTube, at least in a way that people hadn't seen before, at least introduced it to a lot of people. But once it was all revealed, it was clear that there wasn't really much depth to his content, or his chin for that matter. Smash like. And all of a sudden, this channel that was exploding, people didn't care anymore, and it just disappeared. I think every YouTuber that is recognizable has gone through this phase of the boom of their channel. Mine occurred, I think, in 2015 or maybe before, I don't know. I do remember that when my channel really blew up for the first time, it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life because it was all positive. I didn't have any haters at the time. It was just me and my audience sharing this journey, and it was just incredible. I felt unstoppable. I was getting all these numbers, and it was just, I didn't get it. Like, how is it even possible? But what comes up must go down. And if you watch literally any other YouTuber that has been the biggest YouTuber on this platform, my future doesn't look very good. Let's say you're a YouTuber. Let's say you've gone through this big YouTuber boom and you finally got what you wanted. You finally got recognized. You finally got an audience. You finally got a lot of money. All these things that you always wanted. But then people are already watch your channel and they're starting to lose interest, which is inevitable for everyone on that makes videos. And suddenly the statistic that was bragging rights, they're not as impressive anymore. If anything, it might be better off if people didn't see the statistics, but they're all there. The views are all there. Everyone knows if your channel is doing good or bad. And once your fans start noticing that your channel isn't doing as well as it used to be, they're quick to point out why. You know, it's not because I got tired of your content. It's because of you. You've changed, man. It's easy to shift blame on others, so this is only natural. But this, of course, leads to less appeal to your content. People are noticing, less people are watching, which spirals downwards, that people lose even more interest because they notice other people aren't interested. And then you feel down thinking, what am I doing wrong? I'm making the same content I've always made. I don't understand.
You don't understand.
But despite feeling down, you still have to maintain this facade that everything is fine, everything is great. People are drawn to this persona where you're energetic and hyper, like all the YouTube videos are, because that's what people like to watch. No one likes someone mope away being negative on camera. So you feel bad about your content, you feel bad about yourself, and you realize, wait a minute, I'm not in such a good place as I thought I would be. I'm told that getting money and fame is the end goal to all things. That's how you get happy. That's what everyone wants. People would literally kill to be in my position. So what's wrong with me? Why am I not as happy as I should be? Which makes you question yourself even more and make you feel even worse for not being as happy as you think you should be. And you ask yourself, was I even happier before I started all this? Was it even worth it? But hey, you just gotta work a little harder. You gotta suck it up and get on that grind. You just gotta keep making videos. YouTube is all about quantity. If you keep uploading, people will keep watching. But now you have to work twice as hard to get people engaged. What before was so easy, when people watch you for the first time, they'll watch another video. Now you have to try a little harder to get people interested, or twice as hard. And you realize you can't take a break, because if you take a break, your numbers will fall. And if your numbers go down, people notice that you're failing and not doing as well. Or maybe they'll forget about you, or maybe they just won't care if you come back. And YouTube Analytics doesn't tell if you have to go on a break, and YouTube Analytics doesn't say if you go on a vacation. So you have to keep making videos, and you're stuck at constantly producing content, because you have to keep the numbers up, because if you don't, then your numbers will go down, and if your numbers going down, that means you're failing. And it will just keep on going that way. What if my friends notice that my channel is doing poorly? Are my friends even friends with me because they like me, or because I have a lot of subscribers? You notice a lot of people online have the same amount of views and subscribers as their friends. I don't think this is a coincidence. A lot of people collaborate on YouTube and they build each other up and get viewers from each other. But that only lasts as long. That also has a lifeline on it. So to maintain what you had, the numbers that you gotta compromise on a few things. Just a few things. It's fine. Maybe I'll drop the facade, you know? Maybe you can drop the facade. Maybe you'll express honestly to your audience that, you know, I feel really bad about my channel not doing as well. Maybe you can cry on camera. People love that. That will definitely get even more views. That would be great for the channel. Maybe I can share more personal stuff in my life. People like that. It's not really what I want to do, but no one seems to complain, and it gets me what I want. So maybe I can share my relationship, or maybe I can share my breakup. Maybe I can share my personal fight with friends, or anything really. People like to know, so there's nothing wrong with this, right? So any values that you previously kept get thrown out the window as a desperate attempt to keep getting views. Maybe some friendship fades. You start asking yourself, well, why were we friends to the beginning? Am I even likable as a person? Well, of course I am. I'm a YouTuber. Maybe getting a few hundred subscribers make you feel terrible when it used to make you feel so good about getting in. But because you used to get so much more, it means nothing anymore. And just the numbers at this point have just completely taken over your life. But maybe, thanks to all the expensive items you got, the car, the house, you can show off that lifestyle. That's really popular on YouTube. Kids love that. And it doesn't matter who watches my content. As long as I get more numbers, who cares? Kids love to see what a great lifestyle a YouTuber has, how rich they are, what girlfriend they have, what house they have, what cars they have. They want to know what it's like to be famous. They want to know what it's like to have money. And you're just selling the same lie that getting all these things are somehow gonna make you happy, when it's just a lie. This story is a mixture of other YouTubers that I've seen, other streamers that I followed, and other online people in general, and my own experience as well of what it's like to go from that boom to maybe people don't really care. And this isn't even acknowledging the people that don't make it, the people that put their heart and soul into making YouTube videos, grinding harder than anyone just to get the feeling and taste of what that's like, you know? So if it's bad for a lot of big YouTubers, just imagine what it's like for the small YouTubers that don't make it. I almost think YouTube in a way is an addiction. You get all these numbers that make you feel good, but as soon as they go down, which they will, people just don't know how to handle it. Or they either get really sad or they could just go crazy. And we really started to see this more and more. People making desperate attempts to maintain an audience, doing crazy things, just anything, just to get more fans, just to stay the way they are. So my tip for anyone that wants to start making YouTube videos is the same boring reply that I've always gave, which is Do it because you enjoy making it. Because if you enjoy making them, people will enjoy watching them. And if people don't watch them, then you're at least having fun making them, so you can't lose anyway. In my 100 subscriber special video that I made 8 years ago, I said this.
Like, what's the next thing? Do we want to be on machinima? Do we want to be famous? Okay, I guess it's a little early to talk about those kind of stuff, but I just want to address this and say that no, I don't want to be famous.
And I really meant it. YouTube has brought me more things than I could ever imagine. So much joy and so many experience that I never thought I would have. And for that, I really am truly grateful. But it's definitely been some of the worst parts of my life as well. But it's a great learning experience. You may not believe me when I say this, but I truly am so grateful to say honestly that I still really enjoy making videos, even 8 years after doing it. So thank you for watching, and have fun with it. Bye.